By the medieval period, many European societies had their own versions of legal persons, often drawing upon the Roman law models. There was also by now a shift in the proportion of legal persons in terms of purpose. Craftsmen's guilds, which also had their counterparts in ancient Rome, had grown considerably both in number and in size. They were joined by merchants' guilds in line with the evolution of economies from mainly agrarian to increasingly mercantile. Both types began to use the legal person more and more as the vehicle for coordinating their activities. Both were also attracted to the legal person form because of the same underlying benefits: indefinite existence and the separate ownership of property. Guild members had collective responsibility for each other's financial affairs. Each member had to pay a contribution into the guild along the lines of a modern-day partnership. This financed the activities of the guild, and this concept carried over into a kind of collective responsibility for the members' souls as well. To do this, guild members performed various good acts, such as organizing church services. They also arranged major ceremonies on church holy days, and especially on the day of their patron saint. They devoted considerable energy praying for the souls of their fellow members, both living and dead. This they could also do indirectly by paying someone else to pray for those souls, usually a priest or member of the church. The guild members also supported each other in times of need. This extended to family members as well. Such support was particularly important if a member passed on, in order to guarantee the livelihood of the family of the departed member. Finally, the guild members were often generous in giving to the poor, a practice known as the giving of alms. This pious lifestyle of the guild members was based on mutual reinforcement, with punishments set for wayward members, the worst being expulsion from the guild. The merchant guilds were very active in regional commerce and diplomacy. There was a definite legal dimension to the guilds, which enforced contracts between its members, as well as between members and outside counterparties. Though the physical activities of the guilds may have been local, their influence stretched well beyond their towns and villages. Institutions such as the Hanseatic League connected guilds across Europe and underpinned mercantile trade. Such networks laid the groundwork for what would later become international companies. Walking around the Old Town, we are reminded of Tallinn's historical connection to the Hanseatic League, be it through references to actual members, to the League itself, or, in a more modern twist, to an ATM system using the Hansa name. One of the main benefits of membership in the League was the uniformity and reliability of commercial dealings with counterparties throughout Europe. A standardized system of tariffs and rules dealing with disputes, including through dedicated courts in the Hanseatic cities, all provided a huge incentive to dealing with parties far away from your own location, many of whom you may never meet personally. In a similar vein, the guild system led to a strict system of rules on the production of goods and the regulation of trades and professions.